start a little project today that is a tire planter. So this is kind of the final version of it. But so we use a portion of the cutout to form the base. We're cutting it out like, flower petals, and then on the inside we're going to put a liner to hold the soil, and then it's just screwed together with some stainless steel screws. So we're going to show you the full process here, but I just want to go over kind of the tool list first. So you kind of need, essentially you need some stainless screws. I would recommend that you have some type of maybe ratchet set so you can end up putting the screws in later. We need a drill, and I'm using a jigsaw. A lot of people use a knife to cut the rubber, which seems fine, seems pretty easy. Use gloves, because actually the hardest part of this, and you'll see this in a few minutes, is actually flipping the tire inside out. Definitely the hardest part of the whole project, and maybe you'll need a little help. Need some drill bits for your starter hole, safety glasses, and then you need some type of, well, you don't necessarily need this. I'm using this as a template to draw the shape of my flower on the top of the plant. Some people use triangles. You can cut whatever design you want out of the top. All right, so I'll show you on a new tire. Well, it's actually not a new tire. I got it from the, from a guy that changes out tires for people. Just has a bunch of spare ones, and he just gifted them to me. So essentially what I'm doing is I'm kind of using the soft rubber portion, and so I'm going to just mark a line on here like that. So eventually that's going to be, when I flip it out, that's going to be one of my petals. All right, so I just follow this around and just keep doing this, and then I'm going to follow that with my jigsaw in a minute. Now, some people use chalk. I don't have any chalk, so I'm using this wax pencil. Good for Now you're noticing I'm leaving a little meat on the inside of the tire. Tires are not reinforced in the sidewall. They don't have any metal in there, so it's really easy to cut. It's like rubber. But here, there's a steel band that goes throughout here. Very difficult to cut. You'd have to have probably a special sawzall or something like that to do it. And anytime when you're actually cutting in this area, it's called a radial tire because it has steel belts that go through it. So cutting in here will be very difficult. Cutting in here very easy. So we're making all our artwork go between the two areas of metal. So again, very easy to all in all, probably this project takes 15 minutes if you've already started. I got to start a pilot hole because I don't want to cut through this belt here. I've got to start in one of these webs. So the first thing I got to do is just drill a little pilot hole so that I can get my jigsaw in. Okay, so we'll need there. And I'm just going to follow the lines around, and you'll see probably in full motion how fast it is. just a wood saw. So, I mean, wood blade. I guess you could probably use a lot, but I wanted more, something a little bit more aggressive. It would go through a little bit easier. Okay, so there you have it. That's gonna be the base in the end. We'll just set that aside for right now. But that'll be base to keep going. So the hardest part is gonna be flipping this. So we're gonna cut the video for right now, and then once we get started, we'll go from there. All right, I'm back. So last time you saw me cut this and kind of cut out the base piece, but get this ready to turn inside out. Now this is the hardest part. I'm not very good at it. I've done it one time. But the one thing that I've seen in other videos that wasn't clear is how do you rotate the tire best. So the best way I've learned how is to take the uncut portion of the tire and actually push that through the cut portion, because that's going to allow you to get some leverage. You'll see in a minute, once I get this kind of buckled in and moving that direction, then I can begin to step on it and work the fold around until it's fully inside out. So this may look very awkward, and I may struggle, I may fall down. It may be a very funny video in the end, but let's see what happens. So, a couple things here.
After some hard work.
Yeah, I've worked up a little sweat, but essentially now I'm a flower. I got it. And now I'll show you, this is the base that it sits on, and we'll screw that together. We'll line those up, and I'll show you how to get the screws together. All right. What's that? Okay, so the next step here, prefer to do this on the ground so I don't run screws through the deck. So I'm gonna line the holes up. I'm gonna get a drill and a driver for these screws. I need 4 of them. All I'm using is 4. Doesn't matter really what size you use, but come on in here. You see, I'm just gonna pick one area here. Flip it over so that the screws will come up into the planting. So I'm going to put one right there, go right through the rubber into the other side. Okay, and I'll tighten those in a minute. I'm going to give these a little tightening. Now, this is just my idea. I don't know how other people do this, but just felt like it would be good base, kind of decorative. Our plan is to actually paint the outside, so we'll maybe probably paint this maybe a deep green, or my wife likes aqua, so makes it decorative here. Maybe paint the petals too, not worry about the inside. But one of the things we'll do is either put some screening in here to hook on the screw heads, and then some landscape fabric. So the landscape fabric, which my daughter's going to hand me, just basically either use some scrap landscape fabric or buy a small roll, put it in here, tuck it in, fill it with soil, and you're good to go. All right, well, I hope you like this project. I don't know if I'll do any more, but if you do see me, it'll be similar type of project. So thanks for watching. I hope this helped you out.